I thought I'd post something a little bit different today. I saw this on Social Cam this morning and I thought it was a great idea. And it was posting 5 facts about yourself. So I was writing it down and my goodness, it was a lot harder than I thought. And you know what? It was really cathartic too. More cathartic than I would have imagined. Because it's easy to say, hey, I love blue or I like a glass of rosé every so often, but looking at myself and really finding some things that I perhaps wanted to share about myself made me understand that I'm actually not the sum of my own problems or stresses or fears. I'm actually, you know, quite a nice person, and there are some interesting things about me. So I said, hi Sam, how are you doing? And I think today I wanted to share this with you, and I wanted to just perhaps give you an idea to do the same thing. So these are the 5 facts about me. First fact, I play the Glad game. I play the Glad game. I've started doing that since I was 9 years old. I read a book and the girl in it played the Glad game every day. She was very ill. And what that means is that I turn every single negative into a positive. So if I'm in a negative situation, I try and find the positive in that situation and say, hey, look, you know what? I'm glad this is happening because of I can do this or I can think this. And you know what? That positive grows and grows and grows, and the negative no longer seems so negative anymore. 2, I hate doing my own nails. I hate other people doing my nails. I hate spending the time sitting there having my nails done or doing my nails when I could be doing other things. But I love having my nails. So I play the Glad game. I sit there for 2 or 3 hours doing my nails, and I can sit there and come up with some wonderful designs. I spend me time sitting there just thinking about nails and all other things because nothing else distracts me. So I'm playing the Glad game, and that's what I do when I do my own nails. 3, the reason why I do Social Cam every day, or one of the reasons why I'm doing Social Cam every day, is so that it makes me look presentable. It makes me get up in the morning and after my shower, dry my hair, put some makeup on, and not come downstairs, grab a cup of tea and sit in front of my desk or at my nail desk and sit in front of my nail desk in pyjamas. I'm actually sitting here now sensibly dressed, looking presentable, and I actually feel good. And for the rest of the day I feel good, and I'll leave and I'll go into town and actually other people will look at me and think, oh, you know, she's got it together. So doing Social Cam every day makes me think about how I look and makes me get myself prepared in the morning, because I do work alone every single day, so nobody sees me. Okay, enough waffling about that. 1, 2, 3, the 4th. This was a hard one. Believe it or not, I don't like talking about myself. And I sort of learnt this just now. I don't like talking about myself at all to anybody. And if you ever talk to me, you'll probably see that I steer the conversation more to you and what you do. I love talking to people. I love people, and I love hearing about their passions. I love trying to find out what makes them tick and how they work. And if they've got the same passions as me, it's really good. And if they find something, you know, and get me talking about something, I will talk about something that I'm really passionate about. But it's hard. So ultimately, the hardest thing is when people say to you, so what do you do for a living? And I'm like, oh God, what do I do? Do I just do nails, or do I educate, or do I run a distribution company? Should I just say I'm self-employed? What? I just don't get it. I never know what to say to them because it's so complicated, my job. It's not like I work in the supermarket. So I just say I run my own business within the nail industry, and hope that you see that light of interest fade in their eyes and you can just zoom in with a question of your own and distract them. So that's sort of one fact about myself that I learned today. The last one, I hate cooking. I hate cooking. I hate food. I actually hate feeling hungry too. It's such a bore. Why? You know, I actually have to force myself every morning to eat breakfast. Right now, I've got this whole bowel stomach issue, so I have to eat, and I have to force myself to eat breakfast. I'm generally too busy to eat lunch, and definitely can't be bothered by dinner time. Thank God the children love cooking. When I travel, it's the only time I actually eat 3 meals a day, but unfortunately they're not always that healthy, and I've got the willpower of a gnat, to be honest with you, when it comes to saying, no, I'll have salad instead of having chocolate cake. So generally food is my enemy, and that's why I have this little weight problem. So we'll work on that. So 5 facts about me. That's those 5 facts. Now I'm going to actually do a blog post about this because I learned a whole lot more about myself, and you know what, I feel a bit better. This morning I didn't wake up so great. It's such a useful tool, and I want to share that tool with you. So I am going to write a blog post right now. So go to my website, www.sambiddle.co.uk, and press on the blog button to read what I have to say. But you know what? What I'd love you to do is write down 5 facts about yourself. Some things you probably won't want to tell people, and some things you might. But if you do publish it, tag me. Let me share it with me, because I'd love to know a little bit more about you. And I'd love to know if you learned any more about it, about yourself as well, and said hello to yourself, because you know what? You're a pretty special person. Right, that's it. I'm got to go to the post office now. So I'm off. This is my stack of mail I've got to post. And have a great day. I'm actually going to be posting something a bit later on. I'm working with my mum later, so I hopefully will have time to do that. And I will be doing my nails. So see you. Bye.